All right, hopefully we are live right now. I wanted to jump on a couple minutes early just to make sure that this is working because I have had some issues recently with getting this up and running. And so I'm going to jump on. We'll start right at 5:30, but I want to make sure that we are live and in living color. I'm just going to check my phone real quick to make sure that you guys can hear me and see me. Also, was I too quiet last time? The reason why I ask is I'm I've got a new mic here, and with new mic comes new settings and trying to get it all figured out. So let me know right now if you guys can hear me, if you can see me. I'm just gonna check my account here, your channel. Comment in the comment section for me, please, just so that I know that this is working. We'll get started here at exactly 5:30. We've got a couple minutes, so let's see if we can turn this up. Okay, great. So there's, all right, Miss P, I can hear you and see you. Perfect. That's all I need. Are you over in the United Kingdom, Miss P? Was that you from last week? You were up at like midnight or something really early. I don't remember. I think that was you. I think that was you. So we'll just get started. Yes, London. Okay, great. How's the weather this time of year? Um, so usually, okay, good, good. I wanted to make sure that I remembered you. All right, so we're gonna start in about 2 minutes. I'm really prompt, and I think time is important. Your time is important. Good, 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 good. Hey Doc, how's it going? Yeah, it's hot here too. It was like 83 degrees, and so that's pretty. Hi Steve, welcome back. Good to see you again from Thursday. I think I've got a pretty good one lined up about Pinterest. Actually, you know what? I'm really excited about tomorrow's video. I think tomorrow's video is going to blow your mind. Okay. And I'm not trying to be hyperbolic. I just, when I learned of this, when I learned of the software, I just started creating a bunch of content. And to be honest with you, you guys have, if you've watched my video, if you've seen me on TikTok or anything like that, you've already seen results of the software that I'm going to share with you tomorrow. So that video tomorrow will probably be uploaded about 5 o'clock, noon my time here in Wisconsin. Um, Good to hear, Doc. You're doing well. That video will be live about noon tomorrow my time, but I'm really excited for that video. I think it's gonna blow your mind, and it's surprising about everything that you can do with what's gonna happen tomorrow. But it is 5:30 on the dot, so let's go ahead and get started. So today I think I've got a pretty good one. As you saw, how to make money on Pinterest with affiliate links. Now the great thing with Pinterest, and I think I talked about this. So my process is I do five videos on Saturday and I sprinkle them out. So I often will say stuff and I don't remember that I said it or how it was said or when it was said. So Pinterest to me is a very, very good opportunity to make money. The reason being is it's a search engine. So people are going over to Pinterest with a problem and they're searching. You know, they're looking for DIY, they're looking for makeup tutorials, they're looking for all sorts of stuff. And the people over on Pinterest have a higher household income. So that means it's a very good buying opportunity because if you can align your affiliate product with whatever their wants and needs are, you can make good money if you do it the right way. And you don't need a blog. I ultimately think you should have a website, but ultimately that is going to be up to you. So I just want to show you before we get started. I do want to shamelessly promote a few things here. I do have a separate website that talks about sales funnels. It's called Sales Funnels Made Easy. Subscribe to that channel if you have questions about sales funnels. Number two, affiliate program reviews. This is a channel that's dedicated only to different affiliate programs. Hulu, Rocket Lawyer, all of these different affiliate programs, and I actually show you different ways that you can make money. So I'll go out, I'll do the research, I'll tell you how much the commission structure is, the affiliate cookie window, and different ideas for making money. So check that out if you are interested in learning that. And the third thing is go to members.alston.com if you want a free affiliate marketing course. Now, what you'll see is there are three levels. There's the free, there's the Bronze, silver, and gold. So bronze is free. It has a ton of training. I would say probably 6 to 10 hours of training in the free. Silver has an additional maybe 15 to 20 hours of training. And then gold has even more training. And you'll have basically a direct line to me if you have any questions. The link is in the bio if you want to join or look at those packages. And then finally, for my birthday week, my birthday is actually tomorrow, and the discount that I'm offering, this is normally $27, but when you enter in your name and your email, I'm selling it for $1. So as you can see here, if we scroll all the way down, it's $27 usually, but today through July 20th, when you enter in your name and email, you can see it's discounted to $1. You get that in the next 24 hours, you'll actually get a steep discount. So that is enough of the shameless promotion. Let's go ahead and look at how we can make some money with Pinterest. Now, this is my Pinterest profile. Up until recently, within the last 3 or 4 weeks, I was uploading 5 pins per day. Now, the other pins that I've been adding recently are towards my blog. So I've been writing on different affiliate programs, and I've been pushing people toward those blogs. But what I want to talk about is how you guys can start getting leads and sales with Pinterest, and you don't necessarily need a website. Ultimately, I recommend it. Once again, hey, thank you, April. Ultimately, I personally feel like you need a website. I won't get into that again today, but you can get started 100% for free, and I'm going to show you the different ways to do it. It's very easy, very simple, and we're going to go through it step by step. So let's go ahead and get into it. First things first, I want you guys, before I talk about this, I want you guys to throw out some niches for me. I don't want this to be like a pre-done type of thing. Throw out some niches, throw out your niche, throw out a niche that you're interested in, that you've thought about getting into, and we can show you how to do this. And one of the ways that you can get started with affiliate marketing is you can reverse engineer. So if you find a product that you like, you can go and figure out what other people are doing and then either do the same thing or do it better. So if you guys have a niche idea, go ahead and put it in the chat box, and I'll pick one of them, and we'll come up with a complete program, basically a complete step-by-step guide just based off of travel. That's a good one. So I'm thinking like hotels.com could be a good one. There are tons of affiliate programs for travel, and you can kind of stack, so that could be a good idea. So art illustration, that April, I would not have a lot of knowledge in, but that's something that we could probably figure out. So what we can do, let's see if we can copy art illustration. Hey, Jaravista, I apologize. I probably butchered your name. Welcome to the chat and channel. So I'm just going to put in art illustration to see what people are doing over there. All right, so we've got art illustration, and one of the mistakes I made early on. Let's look at all pins. And let's see. First we have to figure out if there's a niche for it. My niche is parenting education. That's going to be golden for Pinterest, because we have to realize and remember that Pinterest is heavily dominated by women. And so if you can come up with t-shirt design is going to be interesting. If you could come up with something that's easily translatable to the niche, it's going to be a much easier sell. So art illustration, unfortunately, I don't know a ton about. What we could do if we were looking into that, we could simply go into like art illustration, and then we could type in affiliate program. Another option is we can go out and try and find blogs that are talking about art illustration already and see what they're promoting, and then kind of work backwards that way. So I always like to type in art illustration affiliate program and see 14 top art affiliate programs, 16 top art affiliate programs 2021. Let's click on this first one, and we'll take a look and see what they're doing. And you'll have to let me know if any of these programs resonate with art illustration, because I absolutely have no idea. I hate that they do this here. Come on, there we go. All right, so what we would do is we just kind of go through, and we can kind of take a look and see what they're talking about. Another thing we could do is we could go over to Ahrefs, and this is just a simple tool that I like to use to kind of speed the process up. You don't necessarily have to use this tool. I should probably do this off screen, but you don't have to use this tool, but it can help you. It'll help you work faster. If you know your niche, you can use something free like answerthepublic.com. You can do basically all sorts of ways. So let me, all right, so all right, Keywords Explorer. And what we can do is we can just type in art illustration. We're going to paste that in, hit enter, and first we're going to see how difficult. It says it's relatively easy when you compare it to some of the other niches out there. We can take a look and see what other blogs are doing, and again, reverse engineer the art illustration. Let's look at questions, because those are usually blog type things. Why does the fine art look down on illustration? So art illustration, are you thinking like stencil, paper, maybe even desks, lighting? Let me know if that makes sense. Now, again, I have no idea what art illustration really means, the niche itself, but that might be the way to go. So if you are in the art niche, think about all the things that go into art. It's not just the stencils and the paper. Those are going to be the lower end things. Those are going to be kind of the secondary and maybe even third things that you promote. But you could promote a desk. There's special desks over on Amazon that you could potentially promote. Okay, digital art. So you guys use those special pins and special paper things. So I mean, there's a ton of products. Unfortunately, I would have to learn a little bit more about it. But I do like the parenting education one, because that would be really easy. And what you'd probably want to do with parenting education is, I would actually recommend niching down just a little bit, just because that is broad in and of itself. So we're just going to paste this in. All right, so we paste in parenting education, and we can see if there are things that resonate. So this one right here, raise kind kids. Now, ultimately what I recommend that you do video pins and video pins only. The reason why, and these are stories. This looks like a Pinterest story. And if you can, I would start doing Pinterest stories, because that's the newest thing. These social media platforms realize that the newest features are going to be what keeps them competitive when they're trying to compete with Facebook and TikTok and these other places. And so if you can jump on that wave of the newest feature that they're rolling out, you're going to be able to grow further, faster, farther. Now, what I'd recommend that you do, like if we click on this one right here, this one is, whoops, where'd it go? Come on. All right, 6 principles of positive parenting. This is good, but I think it has too much information. The reason being is, if you give all 6 of the tips, then why would they need to click on your link or your website? So what I would do is I would test and toy with maybe 3 principles. I would say like 5 principles of positive parenting, give off 3 or 4, and then say click here to find number 5, just so that you kind of create that interest and desire and that motivation to get them off of the platform. If you give them all the information, like this growth mindset right here has 25, A, that's going to be kind of small to read, and B, if you're giving up everything, there's no need for them to ever click on your button. I have my page on Pinterest about that niche, but I have nothing to sell. There should be all sorts of stuff you can sell, depending on what your niche is. You can sell tutoring services, you can sell coaching programs, you can sell books or promote books. It depends on what you mean by parenting education. If you mean like teaching parents to be better parents, that's going to be kind of easy. But let's go ahead and get started. So let's do travel. We looked at travel. I'm going to find some travel affiliate programs. And I like travel because it's very, it's almost made for Pinterest, because it's highly visual. You can create beautiful images, and you can do this all for free. So if we scroll down here, we could find, I think, Hotels.com, Expedia, they have affiliate programs, hotels combined. So what I would do is, first, I'm going to jump over to Pinterest and see what everyone else is doing, because obviously you want to do what works. So we're going to go travel, hit enter. And are you traveling to a certain country, or are you traveling, what type of travel? So if you look at this is incredibly beautiful. And now is the perfect time to start creating travel pins, because people are starting to travel more. And so it's almost a no-brainer. And you could do this really, really easy, and you can get your pins up. In fact, what I recommend that you do is, I recommend that you do your pins and then cross promote them everywhere else. So have them on on YouTube and TikTok and Instagram, you're going to be able to make money faster. So what I would do first, I would find an affiliate program that works. So you could do hotels.com, you could do Expedia, you could do booking.com. You can see there's a ton of them. TripAdvisor, they all have different affiliate programs. The next step is to go out and figure out your pins. And as you can see here, some people are just putting beautiful images and nothing else. What you could do is you could do an image and then overlay some text on it. So what we would do is I would go over to Canva. You can do Canva from your phone. You can do Canva from your desktop. I like doing Canva from the desktop because it's a little bit easier for me. And just type in Pinterest video. P-I-N-T, Pinterest. Where are you, Pinterest video? So Pinterest video, we're going to click on that. And I'm going to open up one other site here. I'm going to go to pexels.com. All right, so Canva's working for us, and as you can see, they have this set up where we can either import these. Now, on the bottom right-hand corner, if there's this little icon here, it means it's paid, but there are a number of free ones too, or you can start from scratch. So what we're going to do is we're just going to click create a blank template, get rid of those. So now we have our blank canvas, and what we can do is we can jump back over to Pexels, and we can type in travel, or we can type in Maui. How about the retail niche on Pinterest? What about the retail niche on Pinterest? So we've got travel here, and the cool thing is we're going to click on videos, and then on the right hand side you can change the orientation. So under orientation, we're going to go vertical. And again, you can do this for YouTube Shorts, you can do this for TikTok, Instagram, you name it, you can do it there. Reddit too, you can also do this on Reddit. Canva also has an affiliate program, which is great. Yes, Canva also has an affiliate program as well. I recommend them a lot, and I'm an affiliate for Canva, but I don't have affiliate links in here. Let me just mute that real quick, and then I'm going to click on free download. That's going to download to our computer, and if I go back over to Pinterest here, I am going to, where is my, there we go. So let's try, we'll go to downloads, and we'll go back over to, where is Canva? All right, so there we go. And so what we're going to do is we're just going to drag that over, easy for me to say, and eventually that will work. And so now we already have a good portion of our video, and this is exactly what people are doing all day, every day. You can do this too. Spend about maybe half an hour to an hour. We need to probably recenter that. So now that we have that, we can change the length here. So if we wanted to, we can change this down to, we can change that to 15 seconds if we wanted to. We can go over to text, and then like I said, we can add some text overlay. So we'll just add some text overlay, and then we can say something witty. I like that creative. You make sure you have a hook, story, and offer. What you can do here is have something that really pokes at a pain point. People are just now going back to work. Or you could say something like, "Are you tired of the office life already?" Or "Already tired of the office?" with a question mark. All right, so, and then we could drag this up if we wanted to, and if we wanted to, we could slide this in. We can change what we're looking at here. Let's see if we go, I don't know, we'll change it to that one. But as you can see, this is coming together, and it's really easy. It's something that you don't have to spend a lot of time doing, but you can get very, very good results. And then you're going to add a call to action. So we'll say copy paste that. We'll say copy paste that. There we go. And then we could say something like, we could add in like 5 reasons to book your vacation now. So we could say like 5 reasons, come on, 5 reasons to book your vacation now. And then we could add in 3 or 4 reasons, and then add in a call to action. Or we could say something at the very end. click here to book your vacation. So what I would do, or what I would plan to do, is I'm actually going to create everything in my scene now, and then I'm simply going to go down to the bottom and I'm going to duplicate my scenes, and then each scene is going to be me adding in something. So let me just paste that there, and then I could say click here to book your next vacation. All right, and so then what we can do, and what I recommend that you do, is make this as easy as possible for people to see. So maybe add, if we go up to elements, we put in, we're gonna make this kind of like a button. And with our button, I'm just gonna make this full screen like this. And then I'm gonna change the color to green, change it to this green. I'm gonna change this to white. And we're gonna reduce the size so that it's all on one. And so now this kind of looks just like a button that someone would click, what someone would press. We can lock those together if we wanted to. In fact, let's do that. So we're gonna highlight both of these. Come on, highlight both these. We're gonna group those together. And now we can move them both at the same time. So go back down here. And then if we wanted to, again, we can kind of build our scene. If we go copy, paste, and then we can add in our 5 reasons, just like this. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, and so on. All right, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna come back up here like so. And what I'm gonna do is, because I want this to be 1, 2, 3 different images, I'm gonna do 3 duplications. Actually, let me reduce the length of this video. So I'm gonna reduce this to about, let's do like 10 seconds. Yeah, we'll do 10 seconds. Could do just typed in 10, but here we go. So we're gonna duplicate this and then duplicate this. And what we can do now that we're on this one, we can animate this to slide in just like that. And then on this one, I'm gonna delete this, but I'm gonna animate this one to, again, the free ones don't have the emblem. This one has that. And then again, we can also, we'll delete this one, and then we can make this one slide in as well. And then boom, there you go. So let me know if this makes sense. I mean, it is really as easy as it looks. You just have to go in and do it consistently. If I show you my analytics, in the very beginning, it didn't look like it was working. In fact, I started doing this. I was the only person uploading video pins to Pinterest. I wasn't getting any traction, and so I stopped. And then all of a sudden, I was getting all these notifications that people were engaging with my pins. But unfortunately, I had stopped for a few weeks or a few months. And when I got back to it, I was getting hundreds of thousands of impressions and views and link clicks. And I had stopped. But what we can do here is we can go ahead and download this. We can download it as an MP4. So if we click that and we click download, and we'll just play it to show you what it looks like. But again, what you want to do is make sure that you are creating something that is relevant and something that is interesting to your niche. What we can do, let's see, we did travel. How can we niche down in travel? We can go to a destination. We can talk about, traveling for parents. That might be a good idea or a good option, because traveling itself is pretty broad. If we go over to Ahrefs again, and we just go back to overview, and we type in traveling, that's probably going to be traveling. That's probably going to be pretty competitive. But if we can niche down, maybe if I spelled the word correctly, come on, there we go, traveling. what is this now? It adds history. So we're going to go up. So traveling itself is super hard, right? But if we did traveling for parents or traveling with kids, let's do with kids. With kids. Because anyone that has kids knows that anytime you do something, it's 100%, 300% more difficult than without kids. So traveling with kids would be a good way to niche down. Maybe traveling with toddlers, that's going to be a good way to niche down. So here's our video I just downloaded. So if we play through, as you can see, this is what our video now looks like. Where's my numbers here? It's taking too long. I would probably want to cut this down and make it speed up. But as you can see, this is what we could do. I'd probably shorten this to maybe 5 or 6 seconds each so that it's not drawing on for so long. But this is good enough to start getting clicks. And what you'd want to do, obviously, is once you upload this, and I'll show you how to do it in just a second, we'll close that. But why don't we try traveling with toddlers? Traveling with, probably spelled toddlers wrong. There we go. So there's going to be more opportunity, in my opinion, if you can niche down. You have to, in my opinion, think about different subsections of your market. If your market is traveling, how can you go further down into traveling? Because everybody's going to be talking about traveling to Tahiti, traveling to Spain and France. But how are people talking about traveling to Spain or traveling to Tahiti with an infant? That might be the way to go. So as you can see, traveling with toddlers, traveling with babies. So you'd probably want to create like a checklist or a guide. 3 essentials: traveling with babies or traveling with toddlers. That's all different ways that you could potentially niche down, because I think that if you just do traveling or maybe even vacation, if we type in vacation and we go back over to overview, they're going to see vacation is super hard. But if we go down to vacation, even if you do vacation with, and you let the tool do all the hard work. So we type in vacation with, and then you can see vacation rentals with private pool. That's not terribly difficult, and that potentially could be something that people are talking about. So if we go back over to Pinterest, and one thing that you can do, one way to figure out exactly what people are talking about on Pinterest, and hopefully this will work. It didn't work last week. Maybe it'll work today. So we're going to go back over to Site Explorer, and we're going to type in Pinterest.com. All right, so Pinterest.com. Click search, and what I want to do is I want to go and see what people are talking about on Pinterest with regard to vacationing. Let me know if that makes sense, because that's going to make our work a little bit easier. Remember, Pinterest is a search engine that we can use in order to get in front of highly targeted traffic. So let me know in the comment section if that makes sense, why I would put Pinterest into the Site Explorer. So what we're doing is I put Pinterest.com in the Site Explorer. I'm going to go down to organic keywords. Hopefully it works for me today. And what I'm searching for is I'm searching for people that are talking about vacationing or traveling or things of that nature. So what we can do is we can add in a keyword. Hopefully this works. It's probably going to take a while, but the other way to do it is just to go up to up here, travel, and then if we hit the space bar, we can see there are things that people are searching for. Travel essentials. That could be a good way to go. So you could create pins about 5 or 6 things that people need when they travel. For example, you could be an affiliate for Amazon and recommend those little travel size plastic bottles that people put shampoo in and all the other stuff. So that's one way to go. But as you can see here, you can find high-end products, high-end luggage. You want to get, you could recommend those heavy-duty luggage cases that are like steel and impenetrable if people are concerned about security. So there's a lot of ways to go in the travel niche, simply uploading pins. So what we can do real quick is I need to create a pin. So up on the top left, I'm going to click on create, and I'm going to click on create pin. And then over here, I'm just going to drag and drop that pin that we just created. If it works here, so I'm going to drag and drop this. Hopefully that's the right pin. And then you want to add a title. So your title is going to be a hook. Your story is going to be the little bit of description that you can enter in, and then your offer is going to be the call to action. Now, the interesting thing when it comes to tags with Pinterest is that these are hard coded in. So you can't just type in whatever you want. You can't just type in, maybe you can type in basket weaving, but I'm going to try and type in basket weaving. All right, so basket weaving works. Affiliate marketing. Okay, so now whenever I type in, it's going to pop up. So let me type in vacation with, see, you can't just type in anything. You have to find a few different tags that are relevant to your audience. But as you can see, there's a lot of opportunity. You can do beach vacation, Christmas vacation, summer vacation, and these are all different niche ideas where you could create content and potentially make some money. Kids vacation. Let's go up and type in kids vacation. And then the final step, obviously, is to add in your affiliate link. People ask me all the time, can I add in an affiliate link? Yes, I do it all the time. If you have an issue, I'm not sure what you're doing wrong or doing different, but I do it all the time. I want to go back and I want to type in kids vacation because I want to see what pops up there. Kids vacation. Ooh, there were some good keywords in there. Kids vacation. If I hit the space bar, boom, there's a lot of stuff in there that you could potentially make money. Kids vacation packing list, destination, shirts, activities, outfits, journal, ideas. If you look at that packing list, so everything kids need, you could include a packing list and recommend different products, maybe shirts, sandals, sunglasses, things of that nature. Destinations, you could go out and create a list of the 5 best kid-friendly destinations or 5 kid-friendly vacation spots. In fact, let's go there and see what they're doing. 20 kid-friendly destinations. That's exactly what I'm thinking about. And you just recommend these different places. So you could create a list of. So what you could do is you could create a pin that says 5 best kid-friendly destinations, give 4 of them, and then add a call to action that says click here for the number 1, and then you could potentially be you could send that over to an affiliate offer, an affiliate link. So guys, let me know if this is making sense, if I'm just kind of like talking in circles, or if this is just like foreign to you. But hopefully you guys can see the power that is behind simply doing a little bit of research over on Pinterest. But I want to go back over to Ahrefs and see. So yeah, Ahrefs doesn't really like me, or it doesn't like trying to search long, big websites. So, but you don't really need it for this instance. For this instance, you can see we type in something like kids vacation destinations, which is niche down. If we copy this and we go back over to Ahrefs and we look at Keywords Explorer, we paste that in. And another way that you could do this is you could simply, so kids vacation destination doesn't appear too hard, easier than the other things that we've seen so far. You could use a free software like answerthepublic.com to figure out what people are asking. And then, as I mentioned last week, yes, makes sense. This is super helpful. Thank you. You're welcome, April. What you could do is go over to a website like answerthepublic.com and simply answer the questions that you find. So I'll show you what I'm talking about in just a second. Let's see. All right, so it looks like there are some questions that people are asking. Let's go over to Answer the Public. Now remember, Pinterest is a search engine. And what people are searching for in general, they're probably also searching for over on Pinterest. I didn't mean to open this up. This is my podcast, everybody. If you want to learn more about different stuff, check that out. Answerthepublic.com. There we go. So we are at Answer the Public. We can paste this in, go to kids vacations destinations. We can also look on Google and type in vacations for kids. So we hit best kid-friendly vacation destinations. And again, I recommend that you guys do 5 video pins per day. Start there. Right, and then what I'm looking for is also this people also ask, so where is the cheapest place for a family vacation? Now that's another thing that you could do. People that are looking for the cheapest are ready to buy, they just want to find a discount. What is the best all-inclusive vacation for families? Where can I take my kids in the US? Which is the best place for a family trip? You could create content on each one of these. For example, I like this, where is the cheapest place for a family vacation? You create, there's 20 opportunities there. You could create one pin for each of those opportunities. You could say best place for family or cheapest place for family vacation, and then put Yellowstone, and then give a like 2 or 3 facts about Yellowstone, and then say click here to book your vacation. Now it's gonna require a little bit of testing to see exactly what works best, but something like the cheapest place for a family vacation is a good opportunity to potentially make some money. And again, it just takes consistent, persistent effort. What will happen is you'll do 5 pins per day, and you'll check your analytics over and over and over and over and over again, and you'll see nothing happens. You'll do that for a week or two, feel like nothing is moving, nothing is happening, and then you'll have the urge to quit and try something else. You have to persist through that. You have to keep going until you make your first sale. At least keep going until your first sale. If you feel like it was worth the effort, then keep doing it. If you feel like it wasn't worth the effort, then stop and try something else. But does this make sense? Do you guys have any questions for me? Did you get lost somewhere? Guys, comment and let me know, because I want to make sure that this is helpful, so that I know that I've helped you. Also, I am going to put in my more extensive blueprint and training in the chat as well. We'll go to, I think it's 60-second business blueprint. There it is. This blueprint, I talk about how I joined late. It's all right. You can start from the beginning, or you can throw out some questions. Let me know. Welcome. You didn't miss a lot. You can always rewind. I think there's a lot of helpful information. Basically, I talked about I showed you how you can create Pinterest pins fast over on Canva for free. You can use a website like Pexels. The cool thing with Pexels is they have vertical style videos. I recommend that you upload 5 video pins per day. See, these are all vertical style videos. This image right here is perfect to upload right into Pinterest. Make sure that you download it, make a few changes to it, make it look beautiful, add maybe a call to action. You upload that's ready to go. And there are 3.92 thousand videos over on Pexels that you can download for free. And what you can do is there's a lot of opportunity here. I really liked that vacationing for kids. I also like that cheapest vacation. If we go back, where am I at here? That thing I found about the cheapest vacation, I thought that was pretty cool. But I think that in order to gain traction and build a following, and you don't even really need to build a following over on Pinterest. If I show you my profile, I have 1.2 million monthly views, and I haven't been on Pinterest that long. I'm waiting for the number of subscribers, because I think I have like 2,000 subscribers. It's tiny, but what's important? See, 2,000 followers, 1.2 million monthly views. That's what's important. The number of views. Subscriber count is a vanity metric, and that's true for any platform that you're on. What's important are views, engagement, likes, comments, and people clicking on your links. Getting a bunch of followers and subscribers means nothing if they're not interacting and engaging with your content. So do you guys have any questions about what I've been talking about so far? But just to quickly recap, because Clarp, is that your name? Clarp said he missed a lot. I'm just going to quickly run through it. Pinterest is a social media platform. It's a search engine, and people over there have more money and they're willing to solve their problem once they find the solution over on Pinterest. Okay, and because Pinterest is a search engine, you can go figure out exactly what people want. Some of the recent searches that we did were kids vacation destination, kids vacation, travel essentials, travel, parenting. So initially when we got started, our niche was just traveling, and we kind of worked through that, and we're talking about kids vacation destinations. Some people are going to tell you to upload 50 pins per day. I don't. Let's go all pins here. Some people are going to tell you that you need to upload at least 10 per day. I didn't, and I don't. I recommend that you guys pick one suggestion and move forward. If someone's telling you to upload 20 pins per day and you feel comfortable with that person, do what they say. And that's for anything. Pick someone that you like, you trust, and do what they say. Don't jump from thing to thing to thing. But so first we found an affiliate program. We looked at vacation.com, we looked at Expedia, Travelocity, Travel Advisor, all good affiliate programs. Then we kind of backfilled and worked backwards, and now you can see there are tons of opportunities. And you just have to create 5 pins per day. Do you guys have any other questions for me that I can help you with? I always forget there's a little delay, so when I talk and I just kind of look, it's there. But I put the link that I put in the description is my step-by-step blueprint, how I was able to generate, it says 1.5 million here. This is from a few months back. How I was able to generate 1.5 million impressions, saves, and link clicks this is just from Pinterest. I'm also able to do the same over on TikTok. In fact, a video before, it may have gotten taken down now, but I had a video that was at 500,000 views. Thanks for explaining, no problem. But you can do this for TikTok, Instagram, YouTube Shorts, you name it, you can do it over there and make money. Now, the regular price for this is $27. Because it's my birthday, I discounted it to $1. So go ahead and pick that up. I am turning older tomorrow, and when the clock strikes 12:01 on the 20th, this is going to go back up to its regular price. So go ahead and pick that up. There's a ton of bonuses. It's $1. I'm sure this won't be the worst dollar you ever spend. In fact, I think this is going to be pretty helpful if you go through it. I show you step by step. It's 43 pages. You can improve your impressions, your likes, your subscribes in less than an hour once you read this. Very simple stuff. So if you're interested, go ahead and go to the link that I just put in there. What do you think about merch by Amazon? I've never done it. I'm not a very creative person. I'm a black and white kind of person. When I was a software developer, I struggled with the kind of like the front end user design of it, and so having an idea of what other people find appealing is a struggle for me. So I would never get into merch by Amazon unless I had a business partner that was highly visual and could do that type of stuff. Something like that's not for me. In fact, I have a Teespring store. I paid a guy over on Fiverr to come up with those design ideas. I said, hey, that's fine, and I posted it. I haven't really checked into it too much, but I mean, it can work. Everything on the internet can work. It's just, it depends on your level of commitment and how much you're willing to put up, how much frustration you're willing to put up with until you get to that success. Dropshipping can work. Affiliate marketing can work. Basket weaving blogging can work. All that stuff can work. It's just a matter of how much frustration are you willing to endure to get to your end result. And some stuff you'll find much easier. Some stuff is going to be a struggle. Like merch by Amazon is going to be a struggle for me. Going to Walmart and Target and looking for deals and scanning it over to Amazon for Amazon FBA, that's going to be a struggle for me. I personally find affiliate marketing much easier because I can do most of it from my phone or from my home, and there's a number of ways to do it. Do you guys have any other questions for me today? So if you guys don't have any other questions, I'll probably hang up in another minute or so. I know there's a delay, and I always forget about the delay. Sometimes I hang up on people while they're still talking, and I apologize for that. But go ahead and throw them out if you guys have any questions. Hopefully this helped you out. Hopefully this made sense, and hopefully I was able to answer some questions and solve some problems when it comes to affiliate links and Pinterest. So now I'm gonna stare weirdly into the camera for another minute or so. What are the top 3 things you recommend to do to grow an interest on Pinterest from a new account? Just consistently uploading. The question from April was, what are the top 3 things you recommend to do to grow on Pinterest from a new account? I think the most important thing is consistency. Also, and I'm really bad at this, is when people engage with your account, when they comment with your account, go ahead and respond. I mean, all of these social media platforms are the exact same, just their methodology is a little bit different. YouTube, when you first get started on YouTube, you create content, you've got to be consistent, you've got to do your keyword research, and then when people finally show up, you want to make sure that you engage with them, you talk back to them. And it's the same on Pinterest. All of these social media platforms act the exact same way. Facebook's the same way, Pinterest, TikTok, Instagram. That's why I try and respond to every single person over on TikTok in the event. Even if they say something negative or dumb, I still reply anyway, because that's just helping my algorithm reach more people. But consistency is always going to be the key. Even if you don't feel like doing it, you have to get it done. 5 pins per day. What you can do is take a Sunday, do all, what's 5 times 7? 35 of your pins, and just schedule them out to be released. Or do all your pins on Sunday, have them saved on your computer, and then just upload them. The most important thing that you can do for any social media platform is just be consistent, even when it's tough, even when you don't want to do it, even when you have better things to do or potentially more fun things to do. The consistency is going to be key. In keyword research, figure out what other people are doing and reverse engineer it. What I wanted to show you, unfortunately, isn't going to come up, but yeah, for whatever reason, Ahrefs has it out for me when it comes to looking up large sites. I can look up my own site. That's great advice. Thank you for sharing all of this. Yeah, no problem, April. Thank you for asking questions. If you guys have any other questions, let me know in the comment section below. Also, like, subscribe, ring the bell, do all that good stuff. I try and upload every single day, just to make sure that I help you find different ways to make money online. So that's all I have for you guys today. Thanks for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.